Mother's Day is around the corner, and how about celebrating mom with watching one of her favorite movies or TV shows? We have Chris Woolsey here, Senior Director of Communications at Crackle, to chat about the top picks that we can stream for free. Chris, it's so great to see you. Thank you so much for your time today.
Rudy, it is always the highlight of my week coming to talk to you, my friend. Thank you for having me.
There's so many wonderful titles, especially you can stream for free. You can either give mom some time to watch, and recommend these, or sit on the couch and spend time with her. I'm sure she'd, love something like that as well too.
Exactly. Absolutely. Moms love to watch movies with their kids, but also I've got some things on this list that I think are going to hit mom right in the heart there for Mother's Day.
Let's talk a little bit about the appropriately titled 2016 film Mothers and Daughters. I mean, just the star power in this movie alone.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it is ridiculous. It's like they went, who are all of Chris's favorite actresses? Let's put them all in one movie. Yeah, it's amazing. We've got Susan Sarandon, who's probably top three actresses in my book of all time. I just think she's spectacular, especially in a film where you need a lot of heart. I think she's just a lovely performer. Sharon Stone, who always lights up the screen. Christina Ricci, who's had like a ridiculous revival in her career. I mean, she's always worked, but with her new appearance on Wednesday, I think it's really revitalized her career. Courtney Cox, who's always great, and Selma Blair. And it's all about the complexity of the relationships between moms and daughters. It's multi-layered. The performances are through the roof, and I'm just going to say you're going to want to have a box of Kleenex sitting there, because I think everybody has very deep feelings towards their mom, and this movie's going to bring all those to the surface. So it's really good.
It's an emotional one. Let's talk a little bit about Jewel with Farrah Fawcett. It's a 2001 TV movie about motherhood in the 40s.
Yes, absolutely. So this, I just want to take a second and just preface this with, a lot of people like to put Farrah Fawcett into the, model who also acted category. And I've got to say, I think she was a seriously underrated actress who unfortunately was taken from us far too soon. But, everyone knows her from Charlie's Angels. But man, you watch movies like The Apostle with Robert Duvall, and she is unbelievably talented. And this film, Jewel, was actually a made-for-TV movie, and it is beautiful. It approached the subject of Down syndrome before it was really a subject that a lot of people talked about, and it's about a woman in the 40s who has four children, and then her and her husband have one more, and the little girl is born with Down syndrome, and it's about all of the challenges that Farrah Fawcett's character had to go through in order to get that child the help and education that she needed so that she could go on to live an unbelievably productive life. It's really a beautiful film. Keep that Kleenex right there, though. You're definitely going to need it.
Yeah, or buy two boxes if you need that, especially for the first one and the second one as well too. On Golden Pond, an Academy Award-winning film, star-powered, especially if your mom is of a certain age. This is a movie that she loved, that she loves to rewatch, and maybe hasn't had that time recently. So let's celebrate mom. Let's sit and watch one of her favorite movies together.
Oh man, this is one of my favorite movies too. I mean, and if you look, Katharine Hepburn won Best Actress for this. Henry Fonda won Best Actor for this. The adapted screenplay won Best Screenplay at the Oscars. Jane Fonda was nominated for Best Supporting Actress. And then you have Dabney Coleman thrown in there just for a little added pizzazz. It's such a great film. Even if it's, mom is going to love this, but I think there's something in there for everyone. And I remember as a kid loving this movie. So this is one for the whole family. And if your kids haven't seen this, you definitely have to do yourself a favor and show this to the whole fam.
And show it to the whole family. We're going to talk about a couple of different shows because we want to give mom a break on cooking, especially over Mother's Day weekend. But nothing that says you can't learn a couple little tips or get some inspiration, because I love Lydia Bastianich, and we get to watch Lydia's kitchen.
Yep. Yeah, it's a great series. This one is, I like it for a couple of reasons. One is Lydia Bastianich is just an amazing character. She's phenomenal on camera, so fun to watch. The second reason is a lot of times I'll watch these cooking shows and I'm like, this is so complex. I can't possibly do this myself. I'm just not smart enough. And she really takes these very complex recipes and she makes them so simple that even a simpleton like me can understand and make it. And then also she does it on a budget. There's other times when I'm like, I can't afford these ingredients. Like, this is so expensive. It'd be cheaper to take mom to a restaurant. But what Lydia Bastianich does on the show is not only does she make the recipes simple and accessible, but she also does it at a price point that we can all afford. It's a great show, and I think you could whip up a couple of really great dishes to surprise mom with on Mother's Day.
And also, as one of the owners of Italy, which we have one here in Chicago, a lot of her products are there. She's always here doing cooking classes. I've had the chance to take a cooking class with her, and you see this, wow. It's got this fancy name, it's got all these ingredients, and she makes it so simple that you're like, I can easily make this at home, and it doesn't feel as overwhelming. I love Lydia. That's all I got to say. Love.
I am so I was already jealous of you, but now knowing you've taken cooking classes from her, really jealous.
And then final one, sometimes let's just order a pizza with mom and either give her a couple hours to watch her favorite show or sit there and watch it together because we're talking.
So we are talking about Forensic Files. Now, the reason I bring this up is twofold. One is the largest population of true crime audiences is actually women, and it's by a lot. Women love true crime, and the second reason is my mom loves this show, Forensic Files. My dad was always nervous that my mom knew that much about hiding a body, I've got to tell you. But it's just a spectacular show. It holds the Guinness Book of World Records as the longest running true crime series in television history. 14 seasons, and we have all 14 seasons on Crackle, literally hundreds of episodes, and mom can binge to her heart's content and learn all about tracing down criminal murderers and how to hide a body and all those fun things for Mother's Day. But I think she's really going to love this. And it's just one of those shows, if you see it's on, you sit down, and before you know it, it's Thursday. You just watch 73 episodes. It's
September, we've way past Mother's Day, Labor Day.
Exactly. Yeah, just a great show.
Yeah, and especially, one of two things. One, sit there and watch it because you're going to get sucked into these episodes as well, too. Or, do a little cleaning, help mom out a little bit on maybe some things, and let her sit back and enjoy the day or her weekend. There's a lot of episodes. Enjoy the weekend. Chris, let people know how they can stream Crackle.
Rudy, they can go to their favorite app store and download the Crackle app. They can use that on their phone, their tablet, their connected TV, anywhere they like to watch free movies and TV shows. They can download the app and they can always watch everything on Crackle for free.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time today. Cannot wait to check out these selections and chat with you very, very, very soon.
Rudy, I look forward to it. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend.
You too. Thank you so much.